Hormone Harmony is a game changer for women who feel off, physically and mentally. Created by an award-winning German nutrition scientist, it blends 12 evidence-based adaptogens into one capsule. No fillers, no junk, just science-backed support for clarity, comfort, energy, and confidence. With 50,000 plus glowing reviews, it's helped millions feel like themselves again. Try it now with 15% off your first order using code HARMONY15 at happymammoth.com.
Another negative pregnancy test. But this Black Friday, you can feel in control of your conception journey again and get pregnant 10 times faster. It's Mira's biggest sale, and it could help you to stop feeling lost, even if your cycles are long and ovulation has felt impossible to find. Mira measures 4 key hormones with clinical accuracy, so you can finally see what your body is doing and time things right to get pregnant. Get 30% off Mira for Black Friday. Check out miracare.com.
With Venmo Stash, a taco in one hand and ordering a ride in the other means you're stacking cash back. Nice. Get up to 5% cash back with Venmo Stash on your favorite brands when you pay with your Venmo debit card. From takeout to rideshares, entertainment, and more, pick a bundle with your go-tos and start earning cash back at those brands. Earn more cash when you do more with Stash. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
When it comes to gifting, everyone on your list deserves something special. Luckily, Marshall's buyers travel far and wide, hustling for great deals on amazing gifts so you don't have to. That means your mom gets that cashmere sweater, your best friend, that Italian leather bag, your coworkers unwrap their favorite beauty brands, and your nephews, the coolest new toys. Go ahead. At prices this good, you can grab something for yourself, too. Marshalls. We get the deals, you gift the good stuff. Shop now at marshalls.com or find a store near you.
Are you looking for health insurance? Georgia's got you covered. Georgia Access is our state's marketplace where you can compare, apply, and enroll for health insurance plans that offer the best value for your needs. Open enrollment is happening now. Visit georgiaaccess.gov today and choose the plan that's right for you. I'm Insurance Commissioner John King, and I'm proud to bring you health insurance for Georgia by Georgia.
Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. What can I get for you?
I don't know. How about a prank? A really funny prank that is punished for no reason.
Pull up to the second window and we'll see you next crime.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. I am John here with Jamie. Happy day after Thanksgiving, guys.
Trying to do the math in my head. This will come out the day after Thanksgiving, which is almost a month after Halloween, which is when we should have done this one.
We should have, but I am just as intrigued today as I would have been back then. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, we're going to the Kingston Cemetery. Things are great.
Ooh, could you imagine a cemetery at a seminary? How crazy would that be?
It's hard to say. This is in Portsmouth, England. Joe, I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly.
You're going to tell me that we're going to talk about something in England and I have to hear from Joe this weekend?
This is 11 years old, longer than our friendship with Joe. This is when there was a 24-year-old guy and some of his friends who had been drinking, and they decided to make their way to this cemetery. John, are you a big prank guy? Did you and your friends do any kind of pranks in high school?
All the time. All the time. I mean, back then, you got to think what was popular, right? Tom Green show, the show called Jackass. So, yes, I loved pranks. Prank calls.
Prank calls were huge. I've heard some of your prank calls. I can, for the right amount of money, I can provide those to people. Anthony Stallard in this story and his friends just planned on playing a prank for Halloween.
Witnesses would later report that Stallard was acting erratically, waving his arms, shouting, "Woo!"
I love how you said that because it just says "woo" in the outline.
And he was wandering around the graves and generally creating a scene. According to police, his behavior escalated to a point where people were genuinely uneasy. So people that weren't in the know about this being a prank, I would assume.
Yeah. I mean, essentially he's pretending to be a ghost at a cemetery and people are getting freaked out by it. Now, I understand there's probably a point where this becomes a nuisance.
I'm loving it so far.
I kind of think it's funny. So earlier that evening, they've been playing football, #soccer.
Oh yeah,
in the cemetery, and which I don't know why you would play there. And they were kicking the ball around headstones. Totally not cool. That's a reverent place. I get that. But then they decided, you know what would be funny is if we started acting like ghosts. So they all just kind of hid in the trees and were doing this stuff. And at some point, I think they took it too far, got too loud, and were trying a little too hard and became a nuisance and took it too far.
Eventually, someone called the police and officers arrived. They found him in full ghost mode. So the guy did not break character when the police showed up. And they
love the commitment.
Yeah, they actually arrested this guy. He was charged with using threatening or abusive words. What kind of ghost is this? Like, what kind of vulgar ghost do they have in England?
It's not Casper.
He was charged with abusive words or behavior likely to cause distress. That's what's wrong with England. That is a soft charge, you know?
Dang, John taking shots.
Likely to cause distress. Oh, cheerio. I'm sorry, hurt your feelings, yeah?
I mean, we already beat them in that one war, so I think we're good. Yeah, that's an actual
war. Oh, the Revolutionary War?
Yeah, you were there. That's an actual real criminal offense, is threatening or abusive words or behavior likely to cause distress. I tell you, John.
Tea time is canceled.
all of my entire childhood was a crime to other people, I believe. So they finally got to court, and when they got there, Stallard, no longer intoxicated, pled guilty. His defense was that what he'd done was meant to be a joke. There was no real threat. He hadn't planned to hurt anybody or destroy any property. Prosecutors argued that pretending to be a ghost in a cemetery is not harmless.
It's a real epidemic, yeah? What's going
wrong
on
with you?
I don't know, but
John has had...
in America, we don't charge people pretending to be ghosts.
Yeah.
Unless they do awful, ghostly things.
Now, yes, I see what you're saying, and I'm with you, but think about if you are there grieving and somebody's doing this. That's messed up.
Yes.
But this was also late at night. Who goes to a cemetery to grieve late at night?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Not me.
Because there are ghosts there.
But also, who goes there and plays soccer? Like, I feel like that's a bigger law violation than pretending to be a ghost.
Soccer at all, let alone
we love soccer so much. You can play it anywhere.
If anybody likes this version of John, you should go listen to yesterday's episode of Bless Their Hearts, where you get this for like an hour. So they fined him 35 pounds plus a 20-pound surcharge and $20 in court costs. That's not a lot of money, but it was enough to kind of make an example of him.
I'm still on Stallard's side so far because I haven't heard anything that I would not be okay with.
They went on to, because he did have a previous charge of harassment, they added 3 months to his probation. All in all, you know, it's drunk teenagers acting like a ghost in a cemetery. Generally, if this is a Halloween prank, I'm kind of down for it. If people are mourning, I can see that it's disrespectful. Don't do that. But I think I really am against this law. I think it violates our American First Amendment. And John has said so many things that cause distress in this episode already that we'd be in a lot of trouble.
I'm thinking this would make an outstanding episode of Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, if you were there grieving and someone, you know, I mean, because you're able to see the name of the person that is being grieved. So if he pretended to be that person while someone is grieving, like, that's messed up. But is it criminal?
I don't know. I think if it becomes consistent
use some
harassment,
that would be really bad for that
on
to be
private
arrested.
property. Yeah, I think there are a number of things that could be a problem, but I don't know that any of them really, outside of threats, which I don't think he actually made, should get you arrested.
I mean, if I got a phone call that my son was in a graveyard pretending to be someone's loved one who had passed, I'm going to lose my mind a little bit.
Yep.
I don't think he should go to jail for it.
Yeah.
Maybe hell, but not jail.
Absolutely. I've seen that sign coming into your house here. No, I you should handle that at home for sure. If my son was just trying to scare people that were, I don't know, we got a cemetery in town that, I mean, I don't know that people go walk there often, but it is like on a main road and people are around. Like, I don't know, maybe a slap on the wrist from a parent.
Yeah, depending on what was said, it could definitely cross the line. But if they're just, if woo is the worst thing you get.
It's 11 years ago in England and people are still talking about it. So
could you imagine if it happens today? Like they might execute them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Things have come so far. Joe, get your country together. This has been a crime story. Oh, this has been a story about being a ghost in 10 minutes or less.
Would you like crime with that?
Another negative pregnancy test. But this Black Friday, you can feel in control of your conception journey again and get pregnant 10 times faster. It's Mira's biggest sale, and it could help you to stop feeling lost, even if your cycles are long and ovulation has felt impossible to find. Mira measures 4 key hormones with clinical accuracy, so you can finally see what your body is doing and time things right to get pregnant. Get 30% off Mira for Black Friday. Check out miracare.com.
With Venmo Stash, a toggle on one hand and ordering a ride in the other means you're stacking cash back. With Venmo Stash, get up to 5% cash back when you pick a bundle of your favorite brands. Earn more cash when you do more with Stash. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
What if you could bleach and color your hair without damage? With K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask, you can have strong, soft, bouncy hair and keep using the color, bleach, and heat. This isn't just a damage cover-up. It's a deep damage fix. That's because patented K18 peptide repairs damage on the molecular level, which is really, really deep. So no matter what you do to your hair, K18 will be there to fix the damage. Shop at Sephora or get 10% off your first purchase with code PODCAST at K18hair.com.
Cash flow crunch? OnDeck Small Business Line of Credit gives your business immediate access to funds up to $200,000 right when you need it. Cover seasonal dips, manage payroll, restock inventory, or tackle unexpected expenses without missing a beat. With flexible draws, transparent pricing, and control over repayment, get funded quickly and confidently. Apply today at OnDeck.com. Funds could be available as soon as tomorrow. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank. OnDeck does not lend in North Dakota. All loans and amounts subject to lender approval.
Hey neighbor, celebrate the holidays with Birch Lane. Our timeless furniture and decor are delivered for free in days, not weeks. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at birchlane.com.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Another negative pregnancy test. But this Black Friday, you can feel in control of your conception journey again and get pregnant 10 times faster. It's Mira's biggest sale, and it could help you to stop feeling lost, even if your cycles are long and ovulation has felt impossible to find. Mira measures 4 key hormones with clinical accuracy, so you can finally see what your body is doing and time things right to get pregnant. Get 30% off Mira for Black Friday. Check out miracare.com.
Hey neighbor, celebrate the holidays with Birch Lane. Our timeless furniture and decor are delivered for free in days, not weeks. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at birchlane.com.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Sign up for Greenlight today at greenlight.com/podcast.